Hey everybody out there in Facebook land, I'm here with one of my most favorite people. Bill's the CEO of the Draper Chamber, former city councilman, entrepreneur, just all around great man and very active here in Draper. I wanted to first just really quickly talk about Meg Rowland. Meg Rowland was a Murray City officer and now a UTA officer. Her funeral is tonight. Just want to honor her in our push-ups today. And the reason why we're here is because business is behind the badge, but also because of her. She won't have her name on any plaque, but we should honor the service she gave for, I know it's well over 20, 30 years. Just a fantastic woman, very selfless, and had a stroke or an aneurysm, I'm not quite sure, and just never came out of it. So tonight's her funeral, and we honor her as well today. I wanted Bill to just talk really quickly. Every year for the last, 3 years now?
Yeah, I think it's the fourth year.
Yeah, but he's had a program, and I'll let him explain it real quickly.
Well, why this came about is exactly what Bo was talking about. We have these law enforcement officers that spend their entire life out there protecting and serving. And they do it in such a way that we don't really notice some of the sacrifices that happen. And there's many things. It can affect their health. It actually can cost them their life. Sometimes it creates problems in the relationship. And so these jobs that these officers do are very difficult, even though it may seem easy. You see them in the car driving around and everything. And so the intent is to make sure we set aside a month, for Draper, and we make sure we thank these officers, because a thank you goes a long way. You see them in the store, you just go up and say, I just want to thank you for your service, much like we do for our service members now as we see them. Because you never know when their life's going to end. It could be from a stroke, it could be from many things. And so we don't want to miss that opportunity while they're still alive to say thank you and show appreciation for their service. What kind of society are we that we can't appreciate those men and women that make that sacrifice for us every day?
Bill, this is a no money, this is just an influence. This is just a thank you to the police officers, encouraging citizens and everybody alike. And maybe someday this program or this month will be duplicated around our state. We only have one day in May where we talk about, or we have, National Law Enforcement Memorial Week and all that kind of stuff. But here in Draper, they do it for a whole month. Just an appreciation. And, there's some signage up. There's some people that have it in their businesses, signs up and things like that. And so, again, we're more than halfway through the month, but I wanted to highlight one of these great programs that Bill's been a part of. And again, behind us is their Draper's great memorial. I believe it's called the Guardian. And, Sergeant Derek has been gone for, how long has he been gone?
Oh, gosh.
5 years now or more. Anyway, just go out and thank a cop, just like Bill said. Go out and tell them they don't have to be in blue. They could also be in gray. They could also be in black. Whatever it is, brown for highway patrol. But go out and thank somebody. We're going to do anything else to add? We're kind of low key.
And it can be in any city. I just happen to run the chamber in Draper, and so that's why it started, is because we can start here. But just take some time. The reason why we set aside a month, it gives people an entire month to take an opportunity. One day is really hard because you may not run into somebody, you may not have an opportunity to say thank you, and then you forget about it. And that's what we're trying to do, is just keep it top of mind. We can spend 1 month thinking about it, trying to make that gesture, supporting. Hopefully you do it all year long. That's the best case scenario, because we need to appreciate these men and women that protect and serve for us. But at least take the time to remember to thank an officer.
It's a very difficult time for them. It's more than ever before, and we can talk about it another time. Okay, we're going to do our 20 push-ups right here real quick. I'll go right here. You can go there.
Okay.
All right. sir. Thank you. This guy can kick my butt. He's even 10 or so years older than I am.